It's Cheap here with more Doki Doki Literature Club. We're about to get into Monica's poem for the day. Oh, it's long. Okay. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. Beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, and all others had turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There's no meaning, there is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Alright, so I could look for a bunch of things in this. The fact that the lady that knows everything says there's no point to anything. But then she says, I am not your legend does not exist. Like maybe you need to go and become your own legend instead of seeking another legend? Could be a thing. And she reinforces that legends don't exist. But it's interesting that she caught you. No meaning, no purpose. We seek only the impossible. So maybe she knows that because we've implied and said as much in our journey. Just thoughts. No. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but that's kind of how my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Let's see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems that everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that, not 2D. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Off to Yuri. Cheap. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling... So glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well... Oh, the music just changed. Yuri smiled sadly. Gee, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You can say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all cheat. The opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. It's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Sheep, and secretly a serial killer. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? You put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, Ghost in the Light Part 2. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer. Closer. It's not boring and I'm not sleepy. I've just been reading a lot and I do that when I read a lot. And cough. Just general throat things. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight, gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. Raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, easing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warm before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Oh, she caught the feelings. And she found someone like her. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. Just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. This one mean... Or does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. Not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Oh, look at the tiny smile! Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. That's the cutest smile. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. Maybe I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. That, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I turn to my seat so I can put her poem away. See if we can get something out of Sayori. Ellipses. Immediately. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. You don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I write this for anyone specifically? Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Chi. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. Just a little tired today. Yeah, that's a look of confidence. Alright. Tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. You insist. Yay! You go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh, now we gotta deal with Natsuki. Excuse you? Yeah, no thanks. Eh? You didn't even... Next? She's salty. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. Deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Feels like everyone's bounce is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? A lot of times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. She's intrigued. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What'd she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Suri will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, it's not at all. I'm the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's padding too. Jeez, I can't even talk now. I can't even tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. My eyes are already racing, I see. That's great. It would be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Cheat. One who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. Probably go a long way to give them a hand, one of them a hand. You always help me out as well. I'd really be appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? I wonder if they're all going to respond to a suggestion like that. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your— oh, she's stepping up. Cheat may not like to be around if you make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds like you're just making an excuse for Cheap too. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just... what do you think? Guys! Slow down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up for Cheap to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Wink wink. So I'm sure he's interested in— you literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Cheap, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Oh, very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I'm gonna save. We're gonna hang out with Yuri. I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. But me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. Ugh. So we'll be helping Yuri out then, Cheap? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance would be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little she's always feeling sour. She is the lemon head of the party. Was that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. You guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word. I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. You feel the same way, Chi? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in seeing how it'll turn out. It's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? It's sour. Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Cheat picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. Kinda surprised, though. Why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. She already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something that Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. Better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Oh, sass. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. With that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Woo! Go cheap. Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house instead of the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. So I'd not pressed Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Cheap. I'm trying to end this day before cutting me upset off. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you chose me because you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you might have chosen me. Because you're adorable? Get the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself, an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize... I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. If it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. Exchange, I make my way to the door and Yuri follows. Alright. We'll save there. I will see you guys next time. Bye!